with all the talk of this THAAD missile system, officials now saying that this system is now capable of defending against North Korean missiles, that it is operational, up and running. And although they're saying that this thing can detect and shoot down missiles, which, once again, in proximity, it can, but if it is out too far, how can it strike an object if its limit is 125 miles? This is what they've said throughout 12 tests, and it's sitting 125 miles south of Seoul, right there at that max. Well, they admit in this article that this thing, even though it can shoot down missiles, which is what they said it was there for, they're saying it's not fully operational. They're saying that more components are going to arrive later in this year, so this thing can do more. We've talked about the potential for setting up as an offensive here in the guise of a defensive. And then China completely spooked about the radar system that is tied to this. So they've made the announcement that things are up and running, operational with this big system. And with it running and knowing this, we'll wait and see what happens if they try to launch another test. Granted, they haven't launched any of these tests down towards South Korea. All of them have been off the coast, where they land in the water, in their own country. Even the failed ones have landed in their own country. And you have to think about it, when they're doing these launches and they let them get out there in the ocean, the U.S. does swoop in and pick up anything and everything that they can find to look at it and examine it, see what they're doing. And I think that launching any tests from here out into an area where the U.S. military is kind of stupid at this point. But they're vowing to continue with these tests. Nonetheless, that is the latest in terms of this THAAD missile system in South Korea. They're saying it's up, operational, and ready to defend against missiles. But once again, there's speculation in terms of what it can do, especially knowing where it's sitting. But I'll leave a link. I'll update with more info as I come across it. It's been Dabu7. Peace.